Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. On the last episode we hung out with Maki quite a bit, and we also tried to convince Angie to not go through with the resurrection of one of our deceased classmates. And right now someone just knocked on our door, so we find out it's Maki. Well, why don't you just make yourself at home if you're just gonna stroll in like that? What's with that face? You look like you just woke up. I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago.
Ew.
You wake up to that? If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place. Okay. Well, I suppose that's true. Hey. It's fine. Let's go stop the ritual. Hey, Kaito, you feeling better? Kaito. Okay. I heard from Maki Roll. It seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual. Wait, I'm sorry, what, Maki Roll? That just made the most adorable image in my mind of just Maki in a sushi roll for some reason. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that's an adorable picture for some weird reason. I'm a weirdo, this is established. Maki Roll, don't give me such a weird nickname. I think it kind of fits. You brought Kaito here, Maki?
Why?
Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach? But Kaito, are you feeling okay? Huh, we don't have time to be worrying about me. We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap. Okay. And then we can finally drop that topic, or else I'm not gonna last. Not gonna last. Kaito, are you? Scared? Huh?
No.
It's just that I remember you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff.
Because?
Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since we started talking about resurrecting the dead.
Shut up!
Don't be stupid! There's no way! So I was right.
Got a minute?
Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared?
So...
It's not that I'm scared, that's just how my body is. I'm fine when it comes to cramped spaces and areas, space and zero gravity, but ghost stories? Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke.
Damn it.
Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. So that's what happened. So let's hurry and stop Angie, so we can put an end to this all the spooky stuff. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable, you always act like you're not afraid of anything.
Shut up!
Shut up! Let's just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Maki Roll. Hurry up.
I told you.
Seriously, don't call me Maki Roll. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. I like this team we've got. This very, very dysfunctional team. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that we... Oh no, we can teleport. Also, Tenko's outside. Maybe we should check up on her before we go forward. It looks like she's talking to... Korikyo? No, okay, Korikyo's right here, and Tenko's over there. Anyway. Good morning, Kyo.
Yes.
Good morning. Oh, well, if it isn't Kaito, are you feeling better already? Yeah, somehow. Sorry, though, we don't have much time to talk right now. Well, don't push yourself. Things feel amiss without your boisterous voice. Yes, sure. My bad for making you worry.
That's right.
Yes, and all because you were scared. Did you say something?
Shut up!
It's nothing, right, Maki Roll?
I told you.
Quit calling me Maki Roll. Well, see you later, Kyo. For now, Tenko, did you speak with Himiko yet? Good morning, Tenko. Good morning, Maki.
Okay.
Good morning.
Come on, man.
Hey, are you ignoring Shuchi?
What?
Huh? What do you mean? It's proper manners to greet girls before degenerate males. More importantly, have you guys seen Himiko?
No.
I haven't seen her. She's not in the dorms? I guess not. I didn't get an answer after I knocked on her door, so she must have gone out. Anyway, I'll go look for her. If you see her, please let me know. Will do. She must want to apologize for last night. It's a very light Tenko to take action. Haven't seen her. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I think we should go on over to the Ultimate Artist. Oh my, thank God, Himiko's right there. Whew! Himiko, you doing okay? Yeah, you guys again.
Why?
Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time?
What a pain.
I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie.
You.
Do you guys, what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again.
Okay.
Yeah? Because, because the ritual is Monokuma's motive. We shouldn't just let it happen.
Okay.
That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay?
Sure, whatever.
But it's good that you're here. She won't open the door for anyone but members of the student council, right?
Then...
So, tell Angie to open it for us. Nah, that's not possible.
Huh?
Not possible? I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must really be into her work. She won't come out.
Huh?
Won't come out? Are you sure she's in there? She should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked.
Huh?
Both doors are locked? I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. But these doors only lock from the inside, which means there's definitely someone in there.
Hey.
Any response?
No.
Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping? No answer?
Himiko.
Himiko, we need to get inside right now! Eh? Why?
Nah.
But you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do...
I see.
Oh, I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are, boy, what the tabloids are reporting.
What?
What? You obviously didn't hear anything at all.
You.
Where did you come from? A little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick. Kokichi's trick? The lockpicking.
Huh?
Huh? Lockpicking?
Hey.
During the inset meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get in our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skills to get this lab door open? You want me to pick open this lock, huh? Let me see. Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob. Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now, this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock.
You.
It's rude to pick a lock without permission.
Himiko.
Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door.
My bad.
Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them inside the keyhole of the lock.
See?
It's gonna be fine, Shuichi. It's gonna be just fine. There! Open, says me. That simple? Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Well...
Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves.
You got me.
Ah, that cuts real deep, Mackie.
All right.
Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. I got a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear. Fear? Why am I nervous? I turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw... God damn it.
This is an official announcement.
A body has been discovered. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. Ah, she puked again, and this time it's green. Monofanny's green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen?
Well then.
And a bad feeling it was gonna be her. Damn it. She didn't deserve that. Let us pray for Angie. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Angie. Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her?
You don't know?
Clearly she didn't.
Weird.
That's not true! Angie say Atua always by our side. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua.
Right?
Yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win the killing game!
Really?
Come on, guys, killing game! Wait, this is part of the killing game?
That's right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way.
But why would someone do such awful thing?
But
Is that really what happened? Huh?
could it be?
It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but... Oh god, you're still puking.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a vomit soaked entrance, how novel! And the puke is green again too! That's a pretty ominous sign. Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along. Don't worry, overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes. Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. But how? So, let's get started. Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. Monokuma file. Oh look, the Monokuma file! I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monofanny?
So,
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like, so lame. Living is all the rage these days. Ah, more green puke. This is really unlucky. Also, can you not take the crime scene? For God's sake.
So then.
As there is no use complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. So everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes?
yeah.
Yep, I mean by the third murder we should be pretty used to the dead bodies.
Wait.
Not Gonta. No way Gonta ever get used to this.
No.
Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin.
Unfortunately.
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice.
You're right.
That's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in a room, and in the middle Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Shuichi.
Alright bro, I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito?
Okay.
We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
Seems like
The culprit is... Is it really someone among us that killed Angie? I get how you feel, Smoothie, but do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? Oh no, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the word of a transfer student? Huh? Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual.
Could it be?
Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
Hey,
What? Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault! Telling scary stories out of nowhere like that! Saying messed up stuff like that! Kaito, are you alright?
Damn.
Sure. Sorry, Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys! Kaito left still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage...
please.
You've clearly settled right into your role of sidekick.
It's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well,
So, where should we start? Should we check the Monokuma first, right?
You're right.
Or the Monokuma file, right? First, right? You get what I mean. Yes, let's take a look. The victim is Angie Yanaga, the ultimate artist. Body was found in the ultimate artist lab. Time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. So the crime occurred at nighttime. My current line of thinking is that someone knocked her out and then stabbed her in the throat. It wouldn't make sense to knock her in the head and then... Sorry, I mean stab her in the throat and then knock her in the head. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everybody must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies. So the murder happened at night time after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Atua said... What good will that do? This culprit may be one of the student council, yes?
Why?
A member of the student council, that's...
All right.
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together.
It's impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
Himiko? I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body. But if we don't make it through the last trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore. What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else is too much of a pain.
What was that?
Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie?
Please stop.
This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with certainty, no.
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course, resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Angie.
You see.
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. Seance?
What are you trying to pull?
Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, this is no time for jokes.
I am serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation?
Yes.
If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close.
Well, you know.
First a resurrection trial and now a seance? Are you messing with us?
Do you understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes? No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
However,
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is to perform the seance, yes?
What?
My earlier theory?
therefore,
the possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into a class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. So to prove such an impossible theory, I think it would be best to consult Angie herself.
Incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual, so we're gonna fight the occult with the occult.
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution.
How exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway. Huh? I'll help too. Huh? You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it.
Well,
I'll help out too, as well. I can't leave Himiko alone.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
yes.
Okay, I will.
So then,
So now we have 4 participants, Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the cage child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Fine, then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky.
Why?
Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
well,
A burden, even? So then we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab?
no.
No, in order for the cage child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough. Then how about the empty rooms?
That's...
Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor? There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up.
I agree with Himiko.
Tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
Then
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
I see, yes.
Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help me as well. Let us carry out all the necessary equipment from my lab. Are you really going to be doing this?
Do you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need all of our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Kyoko, Kichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
This is stupid.
Are they serious about this stupid seance?
But
Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. Oh boy, we got quite the layout in front of us. Well, let's start with the body. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
okay.
Yes, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Mackie didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely.
Well,
Then, what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be necessary.
Remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these 2 wounds? Huh? What's wrong, Mackie?
Got a minute?
Move. Mackie pushed me aside and lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
This duct tape right here. What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape, long hairs. Angie's right? Duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Okay, the duct tape has blood on it. Not sure if it's just blood from when she died or if it was blood from beforehand. I'm surprised you spotted this, Mackie. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
Well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it. Is that a smile on your face? That almost looks like relief. Or relief, even.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Mackie.
You wanna die?
Do you want to die?
Sorry.
It's a sorry joking, I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though. She's trying. And then the Necronomicon. Ah, this book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon.
Hey,
And you tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Let's see, the Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
this is stupid.
And you really believed in this crap? It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Well, the part that sticks out to me is that she didn't even get to, like, step 3. The Necronomicon is obviously not in ashes. Right, third thing. What the hell is this right here? Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly.
If I remember correctly, Angie made all of these out of wax.
Hey,
And she made all of these wax figures. Is this rope from the warehouse?
You're right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten those ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the
By the way,
way,
why is the effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? Again, can we please pay attention also to the katana and Kaede's effigy? A katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy, as I literally just said. Who did this and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Mackie nudged me aside and gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Ah, wait, this is a crime scene, you can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because.
Yes, that's true, but you have to preserve the scene. Mackie paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It's a real katana, but there's a gold leaf on it. Yeah, I believe it's one that was on display at the Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
Could it be?
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor, they just grabbed something close by? They may have been in a hurry.
Well,
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon?
okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must have known I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used the sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all of this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
You must be pretty old for a gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I have to wash them later. Maki scolded me and stood in front of Kaidi's effigy.
Hey,
I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. It's too hard to watch. Look away.
Okay.
Thank you. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
by the way,
Even so, why use a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe the blood off. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking about?
Then what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
okay.
The ultimate anthropologist lab? Yeah, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Maybe the gold leaf rubbed off on someone when they used it. I also know that Kokichi was quite fascinated by it, and Kyo definitely didn't want anyone to touch it. Okay, looks like this map is mallet is apparently not relevant. Alright, let's talk to some people. Gonta, you got anything?
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Cause student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
But
But it Ato's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rules.
But...
But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do whatever they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was? No way! Student council would never break own rules.
Right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she is asleep in her room and get brought here.
Gonta.
If so, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. Sorry, Gonta. What about you, Smoody? You're also part of the council. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
no.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually,
Cause as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Angie had been shut out here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. But said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
no.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here. So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Smooty. Of that group, Tinko is certainly the most suspicious. But would she have been let in after the betrayal? Because we did see Angie last night. This busty brain beauty has it all figured out. Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
Huh? The culprit? Fuck that!
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have time to be listening to her?
Wait!
Hey, wait, goddammit. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know,
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or for another purpose?
well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions?
Listen up!
Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Mackie turned and I walked away. And walked away. I can't say I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? How's her problem? She on the rag or something? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey! You tried to look up the wax figure skirt. What are you doing? Stop that! What? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now?
Fucking virgin.
If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Mackie. Talking to Mew is a waste of time. But she did say something interesting. A distraction. This door is the lab's back door.
Is this?
This door has a sliding lock and it's still locked.
That's true.
Because no one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in and it's been locked ever since.
Hey,
Oh wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny, could it be?
Is that alright?
Mackie, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
so what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Yeah, just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it, this could be an important clue.
Well,
I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm going to take a closer look at it. Mackie walked over to the front door. Let's take a look. It's unlocked, but I think there are still things to investigate here. Okay, I have to talk to Mackie.
hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you were sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and I tried to turn it. And then it didn't open.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Which means we got a locked room mystery, because how did the culprit get out of the room if both doors were locked? So he picked this cylinder lock open.
hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The monocubs took the key. That's right, Monodam ate it. Which complicates things a little bit.
then
So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct, only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. but someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from inside the room.
No.
Not necessarily, I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Still, it's strange that the front door and the back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this?
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
Right.
Yes, the cylinder locked key was taken by the monocops, so both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. It's almost like Kokichi wants us to interrogate him. I think there are still things to investigate. Okay, apparently I missed something. There's nothing on the ceiling. Is there anything over by Angie's body that I missed? Possibly. The pool of blood? A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck.
Is this?
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. Then that fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito. At least that guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. I think we've finished investigating everything for now.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we've found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
You're right. First we should investigate the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is tremendous help to me. Yeah, she is certainly very helpful. Alright. Let's see if I got this straight in my head so far. The room was locked. These effigies are hanging upside down and are connected to the beams. We don't know if the effigies being upside down or the katana being in the Kaede effigy has anything to do with the ritual, or if it was put in after, or if it's supposed to be a diversion. I think the diversion theory still has some credit to it, because there's one thing I want to check in one of the dark rooms. But we'll be checking that out on the next episode of Let's Play Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Unfortunately, another one of our classmates has died. Angie was certainly potentially dangerous and a little bit delusional, but as I said before, she didn't deserve this. She certainly was a free spirit. Anyway, next episode we continue our investigation. See you guys then.